Hey guys, Nova here, and we're back with Love is Strange. To recap, we're at the hospital at the children's wing. Kate brought us here for a picture. Max is skeptical, but I have faith in Kate. I'm also very skeptical. Um, but we'll see where this goes. She flashes a mischievous grin and drafts us into the patient's room before I can return. I don't mind. It's so nice having Kate in a good spirit again. It's true. A moment later, I heard her talking with a soft voice, then a shriek of absolute delight. It doesn't take too long for the other kids to catch on. A small crowd gathered at the other room, and Kate is in. They ambush her as she leaves the room, gathering around her leg and all babbling at her excitedly. Kate is all smiles, as her usual. Shyness is gone completely as she listens in response to each of the kids. A few of them turn towards me and I freeze. Kate smiles in my direction and looks down at the kids. That's my friend Max. She takes the prettiest pictures with her camera. I flush and shake my head. I don't know about that. I can't meet Kate's kind green eyes right now, so mine draft around the room instead. There are stacked crayons and books, the little tables full with crayons. Looks like I might have competition from these guys anyway. They seem too distracted. The attention of these. Oh my god, I can't read. What's wrong with me? They seem too distracted. The attention off me. The kids early drag Kate towards a table, waiting to show off their work. I hang back, sinking into one of the beanbag chairs to watch them some more, amazed by Kate's ability to handle them as well. Caring patience and attention, she really knows how to listen to each one of them individually. The kids eventually get caught up in drawing more pictures, and Kate sinks down next to me. The beanbag. It's a beanbag, so I move over to make room for her. They're sweet, don't you think? Ah, shit, I forgot her voice. Oh well. I thought they gave us some impression for the nice picture. I think so too. Their kids are so innocent and sweet. It's a nice break from how harsh of the world can be. Perfect subject for the photo. Kate looks happy at my approval. They're the sweetest kids I know. I think letting them be in stray of our photo is going to mean a lot to them. Making them feel important, you know? I nod sympathetically. They're all really young. It must be tough being away from their parents. After I beat, Kate says something else softly, looking at her hand instead of mine. It means a lot to me. Oh, for sure. Kate's voice is full of sincere and great gratitude. Seems kind of harsh. It's all thanks to you. You can thank the kids. It's thanks to... It's thanks to you? Don't give me the credit. It was your awesome idea. I'm just supplying in the camera. She rolls her eyes. Well, that's just makes us even more of a team. We wouldn't have a chance at winning without you. She looks at the kids again. But I don't think it's thanks to me at all. They're all the ones who inspired me. They're so young, but so brave. I owe them a lot, even if I haven't realized it. Definitely. They really love you too. It's so cute. Looks like I made Kate blush this time. I know. Some of them don't get a lot of attention. Their parents are either rich and leave all their kids care of to the nurse, or so busy working to prove for the nearest of their family that they can't make it out here in person. So I try to keep them occupied. Kate, that's so awesome. You're really there. Cool big sister. Kate raises an eyebrow. Cool kids spend their time volunteering on the weekends? I'm not. Okay, yes, they do. I used to volunteer all the time. You're fucking awesome. Anyone who volunteers is a really good person. Just, you know that. I'm not sure some of our classmates will agree with you. Well, fuck them. I mean, shoot. Just ignore them, Kate. I roll my eyes just thinking about the cool kids in Blackwell. Jocks and narcissistic and like to tear people down. Art school comes with its still snobs, unfortunately. Definitely, but here is totally punk rock, as Chloe would say. You really think so? There is a noticeable change in Kate's tone of voice, quite and disappointed as she turned her attention to the kids instead of me. Kate? Something's definitely bothering her. His sense is back to the diner, but it feels even stronger now. He wouldn't speak for a moment and reached out, touched her shoulder gently, causing her to jump a little. Sorry, I zoned out. Kate, whatever's going on, I want to help. Kate sighs, looking at her hands. I don't know if you can. Let me try, at least. I know I don't always have the best ideas, but I don't like to see you hurting. This brings her attention back to me. I smile encouragingly. You trust me, don't you? I didn't expect her to agree so quickly, but she does. I do trust you, Max. Okay. I've been dealing with some really, really mean people recently. What? Who? Who would even be mean to Kate? It started with Bible study. I tried to start at Blackwell. I was just trying to make a safe place, a safe space for discussions, but some kids didn't like it. First, someone wrote curse words on my room slate. Then, Hayden and his friends started whispering about me in the halls, and then somebody made me an awful drawings of me. Oh. She doesn't explain further, and I don't want to make her. I'm already plenty furious. You and me both, Max. I don't get it. I don't get very angry this often, but when it comes to Kate, I feel like I have to protect her. Especially now when she's getting gained up for no reason. Kate, I'm sorry, I had no idea. Better than you didn't. I am probably just being too sensitive. No, you're not. Nobody deserves to be treated like that. Especially not Kate. Poor thing. Kate shrugs. Maybe, but I can't. But what can I do about it? I'm not strong like you, Max. You can't ignore bullies forever. You can stand up for yourself. But Kate isn't that kind of person, and ignoring them is making her sad. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Stand up for yourself. You can't let them walk all over you like that. If you don't stand up for yourself, they're just gonna keep going after you. That's not okay. That is not okay, so you gotta tell them to step off before it gets worse. Kate considers this, looking a little intimidated at the notation. I know I shouldn't, but I just... You don't think you're strong enough, I know. But you're so kind to me and these kids, and even the people who aren't nice to you. That makes you stronger than they could ever hope to be. That is very true. That's so nice of you to say, Max. I don't know if I believe it. I shake my head. You got this, Kate. I have faith in you. Kate nods. You always have, so I'll try. I'll try to do it for you. Do it for yourself first. That's the most important thing. That is right, Max. You go. Kate actually beams at this. I have... and I get a warm, awesome feeling in my chest. You're a blessing, Max. Kate gets on her feet and takes a glance at the clock. I'm a little tired now that I got that off my chest. Would you mind heading back to Blackwell now? After I say goodbye to the kids, of course. Sure. Wherever you're ready. Watching her light up and she talks to the kids again, easing my worries. I just hope my advice helped her. I really do. I don't want her to, like, you know, something, I don't want to jinx it because I feel like it's... Oh, we haven't checked her. Let's see. It's photo contest, prize. What's this? Just gonna leave this here so you guys can read it. Okay. I'm still reeling over what Kate told me yesterday. I could never have guessed she was getting troubled from bullies who could be mean to Kate Marsh, of all people. It makes me furious to think about, and kind of lousy at the same time. I'm surprised to be her friend and have no idea what's going on. Well, it's not your fault, Max. It's not Kate's fault either. It just, things happen. You know, it's no one's fault. It's just life. I should have said something. Ask her out for tea or send her a text at least. Some friend you are, Max. The worst. You're a good friend, Max. Stop doubting yourself. But there's no use to worry about what I didn't do. It's not like I can rewind time if it gets... Oh my god. I forgot we don't have rewind powers. The game's just like, haha. The important thing is being here for Kate. In the present in whatever way she needs. That's true. The bus reaches its destination jerked me out of my thoughts. I had to stop by the boardwalk today. There's a lot of neat little shops down here. Handmade souvenirs, antique stores, gift shops. There are places sell camera gear for tourists looking to preserve their memories of our sleepy little beach town. The shop sells hella cheap Polaroid. We're still using hella? Alright, hella cheap portable film, which I need to take the contest photo. I asked Kate to come along, telling her that I wanted some company, though it's more of her sake than mine. She needs a day to relax, especially after I made her spill her guts out to me yesterday. Fair point. She seems okay when I texted her last night, but I still wanted to see her in person and make sure. And her response to being asked to join me was so damn cute. I pull out my phone to let Kate know that I have arrived over my last received messages to her. Oh, that's so cute. That's a cute picture. Sounds wonderful. See you around 9, and I promise I won't be late this time. XOXO. Relief washes over me again, and I smile. I hope those emojis are legit too. Too much sad Kate. It's not good. It's not a good thing. I'm about to type out a quick text, but there's no need. I can see Kate on the bench not far from me. A hand folded on her hip lap, staring out the gliding ocean. I put my phone away and start walking quick. Take a picture. It must be a really good point to take a picture. Back to reading. Then I start to walk quickly in her direction, not waiting to keep her waiting. She sees me out of the corner of her eye and approaches, smiling at me. Hey, Max, there you are. Hey, Kate. Sorry I kept you waiting for long. I rubbed the back of my neck sheepishly, thinking about the 3 times I had hit the news button. Okay, we woke up early, so you would... Okay. Kate shrugs. To be fair, I hit the snooze button too. Don't worry. Kate shrugs. nonchalant. She's quiet today. I hope I didn't upset her too much yesterday bringing up her problems. I reach forward, tenderly squeezing her shoulder. How are you feeling? Her eyes don't leave my face, but she seems to perk up at my touch. Okay, I actually feel like playing my violin this morning. I haven't touched it in a week. Oh, that's good. I've noticed that Kay stopped playing her violin in the mornings right around the time she started acting sad. I can't stop myself from smiling. That's great. I must have slept right through it, but I'm sure it was nice. As always. She looks away, suddenly shy. Actually, I didn't get a chance. I was too, excited to be here. She looks back at me, her eyes bright. With you. She says it with such a gentle voice that it makes my heart melt. I pretend to be distracted by the seagull flying around behind us. Her sweetness keeps me a murmur elusive words. And of course, I can't even show up on time. You could have been playing your violin instead of waiting for my lazy bones. Kate, not even remotely peeved, just laughs and raises her feet. It's fine, really. I can play later. Maybe you could even join me on guitar. I nod immediately. Kate and I played together once, but it's still one of my favorite memories. Definitely, we're long overdue for a jam section. Couldn't agree more. She looked excited. I worried if she's remembering too. Kate looks over her shoulder at the shop ahead of us, then back to me. Shall we go? I'm not letting Kate lead the way. We stop by the camera shop first. Kate doesn't do a lot browsing, hanging back, looking at some cute lanyards while I pick up my film. After we exit, Kate and I wander for a little while. Kate remarks that she doesn't get out much, so a lot of the shops are new to her. If that was the case, I'm even happier to invite her along. Even though the shops were pretty ordinary and shabby by most people's standards, Kate really enjoyed herself, eyes wide in interest. We come across a shop filled with stuffed animals. Kate actually pulls my arm over to look at the mother. That's cute. It's a shame that more people get to see the side of Kate, where she banders and acts silly just because they never get to know her. It makes me feel pretty special. Maybe that's just the effect Kate has on everyone. She's much more in person after all. Or maybe there's more than that. More to me and Kate. I gently tap on her shoulder, bringing me back to reality. Kate stops outside the small, smelling stand surrounded by tables and big umbrella trenches. A small sign hangs in front of advertising fresh tea and baked goods. Ooh. Sounds like we're having lunch. It's been a long time since we had one of our tea dates. I take another sniff of the fragrance coming from the stand and look back at over Kate. Way too long. Wanna stop here for a bit? We order our drinks and sit down. To do at small tables outside the boardwalks. Not very busy today, so there's not a lot of people watching to do. Kit and I probably have a whole place to ourselves. That's nice. I sit feeling adventurous. I opted to order the house blend and the spice emanates from the powerful, and it takes a sip of my nose. A lot of grown surprise when Kate grins at me from across the table. Too nice to laugh at my misfortune, but I can see it on her face. That's really strong. How's your tea? It's good. I always get caramel because I'm boring, she says with a smile, so I know it's not herself. It helps me. Oh God. It helps with my anxiety too. I nod, a little concerned. You have that a lot? Kate arches her eyebrow. Max, I'm attending one of the most notable art schools in the state. There's so much pressure with that, not to mention homework and my strict family checking on me. Kate bluntly makes me grin, but both feel stressed. Blackwell does have a reputation after all. That's true. I mean, school is stressful with everything. Point taken. Maybe I should try drinking that stuff too. Kate takes a sip of her own tea thoughtfully. There's other teas out. Teas for stress too. Passion flower, lavender, peppermints, good for you too, but a little too sweet for me. I'm glass of the tea empty. Pack of sugar surrounding my tea. Then back of Kate. I'm getting worse than Chloe these days. I don't think I had that problem. Kate actually giggles at that. No, I guess you wouldn't. You could try. She stops herself suddenly, looking down at her tea. After a pause, she noticed my worried look and speaks again. Sorry, you must be bored of me talking by now. I feel like I've been rambling so much today. These are both rude. What? Yeah, just a little. You must be so bored of me and talking by now. I feel like I'm around for. Yeah, just a little. Can I make. Oh my god, there's no sarcastic answer. Just a little? It's not like Kate's bothering me, so I should never. Just a little bit, but I don't mind. Looks away upon. See, this is very rude. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, whenever I hang out with other people, they usually talk over me. It's different with you. I hope she doesn't think that it's a bad thing. It kind of looks like it's a bad thing if you kind of see her face, Max. She looks a little depressed. That's not what I wanted. Kate deserves to be heard as much as anyone else. That's true. You're allowed to be the center of attention too, you know. Kate looks at me spectacularly. I'd rather not be, honestly, but I appreciate the thought, Max. People get surprised when I actually have things to say. I guess I just don't stand out that much. I actually know exactly how you feel, Kate. She seemed surprised at the statement. You do? But your photos are amazing, Max. Everyone knows you for them. Why do you even think everyone has an urge? An urge to submit one for the contest. You really do have a gift, Max. I shift a little uncomfortably. I know everyone thinks so, but I don't see it sometimes. That doesn't make it untrue. You're not insecure. You're just insecure. I smile at her knowledge. Kinda like you, huh? She pauses suddenly, very interested in the napkin under her disposable teacup. Maybe. I'm sorry, Kate. Your drawings are awesome, just as good as my photos. I lean forward as sharing a little inside joke with her. I still have erased the drawings you left in my room slate, just in case it's worthy of something one day. Kate had doodled a cute doe on my room slate a few days earlier, wearing a plain shirt and a camera around his neck, obviously. That's cute. I want to see that picture. Kate erupts into giggles at that. Okay, now you're being way too nice. I spent 2 minutes on that crap Tumps. I guessed dramatically, mocking the offended. How dare you, Kate Marsh? That is absolutely adorable. Kate crosses her arms. Well, I did use you as an inspiration, so you could be decided. Kate, please. It's not like it's the only reason. I shut up and take a sip of my coffee. A sudden heat rushes through my neck. For some reason, impishly that Kate may think I'm adorable is making me trip on my words. It better not be. I actually want to write a children's book one day, and I do the illustrations, of course. So cuter art is a must. I grin at the thought.